Witam Państwa na zwyczajnym, walnym zgromadzeniu akcjonariuszy spółki CD PROJEKT S.A. Dzisiejsze walne poświęcone jest wynikom podsumowaniu roku 2021. Przepraszam za drobny poślizg. I zaczynamy. Chciałbym zacząć od wyboru przewodniczącego tradycyjnie. Wybieramy przewodniczącego w głosowaniu tajnym. Czy ktoś chciałby zgłosić kandydatury?
Chairman, the voting will be confidential. Do you have any candidates to announce? As usually, Katarzyna Schwarz, chairperson of our supervisory board, here with us. Thank you.
Ogłaszam głosowanie.
Candidate. Let's start voting. Ladies and gentlemen, before we start, let me explain the voting procedure. I'm Paweł Więckowski on behalf of Unicom WZA. Support the electronic voting system for this general meeting for you. During the session, you'll be given the voting tablets. Please have a look at them. There are two buttons there. One, documents, with all the materials for this general meeting, and your data, where you have your shares. Please press it and check whether the number of votes is in line with your proxy for this general meeting. If you have no further remarks, let me cover the process for you. You'll see the title of the voting each time and 3 decision-making buttons: yes, no, abstaining. So make sure you select the right button for you, and then you'll get to another window on the tablet informing you about your decision. If it's in line with your will, you should press confirm so that your vote is sent to the system and calculated. If you press to fail this button, your vote won't be factored in the voting. If during the first choice, yes, no, abstaining, you press the wrong button and then you verify it in the next window, you can go back, pressing return, or go back and select the right decision for you. After you press confirm, you cannot change your decision. This system supports open and confidential votings depending on the resolution voted over. If your shareholders and resolutions are made about discharge of duties, the persons in questions will be taken out of the voting in line with the Commercial Codes companies. Do you have any questions or comments to the procedure of voting? Yes, no, thank you.
W takim razie powróćmy do głosowania nad wyborem.
So let's go back to voting on the election of the General Meeting Chairman.
Oddano 50 116 ważnych głosów
valid votes cast
z 50 732 116 akcji stanowiących ponad 50% kapitału zakładowego. Wszystkie głosy były za. Oddaję głos przewodniczącej.
Over to
Dziękuję uprzejmie.
Director Chairperson.
Przechodzimy zatem do
Thank
stwierdzenia
you.
prawidłowości zwołania
Which leads us to determining that the general meeting has been validly convened and is empowered to undertake binding decisions. The meeting was convened on the 1st of June 2022 with a current report number 19/2022, and on that same day announcement has been published on the website of the company, which makes it the right and fair convening. Today we've got a representation of how many shareholders or shareholders present or represented by proxy are there in the room.
Znaczy mam akcję, ale liczbę osób.
I've got shares, but I want to ask about the number of entities or persons.
Ja w tym czasie podpiszę listę obecności.
Meanwhile, I'll sign the attendance list,
trwania obrad,
which you'll be able to consult during the general meeting.
Również oczywiście po zgromadzeniu można złożyć
After
wniosek
the
do
meeting,
spółki o udostępnienie listy.
You'll be
Spółka
able to
będzie udostępniała
apply
zainteresowanym akcjonariuszom
to the company
tą listę.
the attendance list, which might be made available to shareholders. Meeting.
Dziękuję bardzo. Obecnych lub reprezentowanych jest 439
So we've got
akcjonariuszy.
439
Uprawnionych z 50
shareholders,
732 116 akcji,
out of
reprezentujących tyle samo głosów. To stanowi
50,722,136
kapitału
shares, which is
zakładowego. Tym samym dzisiejsze
50.36%
zgromadzenie
of
jest
the
władne
equity
do
capital.
podejmowania
So
uchwał objętych jego
this
porządkiem.
general
Ja
meeting
zaproponuję taki sposób
is
procedowania,
empowered
że
to
będziemy
undertake
głosowali
binding
uchwały w
decisions
brzmieniu
today.
opublikowanym przez
So
zarząd w raporcie bieżącym numer
we'll
20
publish
przez
the
2022 z 1
resolutions
czerwca
published by the management
2022
board
roku. Gdyby któryś z
report
akcjonariuszy chciał zgłosić wniosek do uchwały i będziemy
this
wobec
year,
tego
if
procedować
any
inną
shareholder
treścią, gdyby któryś z akcjonariuszy chciał, żebym ja odczytała
make a motion to the resolution or wish that I read out the resolution before the voting, could you please inform me about it?
do przyjęcia
Would you
porządku obrad
notice?
dzisiejszego zgromadzenia.
So
Głosowanie będzie
let's
głosowaniem
continue
jawnym. Bardzo
with
proszę o
approving
oddawanie
the
głosu.
general meeting agenda. The voting is open. Please cast your ballots now.
Chwilę będzie trwało odbieranie głosów, ponieważ mamy
It will take a
posłów,
while
którzy reprezentują dość znaczną liczbę
Collect all the
akcjonariuszy.
votes because we've got proxies
Są również
representing many
akcjonariusze
shareholders. On
obecni
top
w
of
trybie
it,
zdalnym,
we've got
także
some shareholders participating in the general meeting remotely, so please bear with us.
dziękuję bardzo. Nad uchwałą oddano 50
50,732,116 valid votes were cast.
były głosami za, brak
All
głosów przeciwnych,
votes
wstrzymujących,
were in
uchwała została
favour,
przyjęta.
none
I tym
against,
samym
no abstentions, so
przechodzimy
the
do
resolution
rozpatrzenia
has
sprawozdań
been
organów
approved.
spółki.
Let us now discuss the company's managerial reports, the company's financial statement, and the consolidated financial statement for 2021. Over to Piotr Nielubowicz for a summary of results of 2021. Should you have any questions, please ask them after Piotr's intervention. Good morning. The revenue of the consolidated CD Projekt Group for the past year amounted to 888 million PLN, and the net profit was 209 million PLN. Thanks to the major launch towards the end of 2020, the total operational cash flow amounted to 968 million PLN, which is much more than the result of the current period. As of the end of 2021, the total value of financial provisions, cash, bank deposits, and bonds amounted to 1,154,000,000 PLN. And when it comes to operations, over the past years, the majority of developing team was involved in new projects, in particular add-on to Cyberpunk and another Witcher Universum game. During the past year, we made 2 acquisitions of Digital Scapes. At present, after changing the name, we CD Projekt Red Vancouver and the Boston-based studio called the Destilat. We covered details of the past year and the financial results during a special conference of the 14th of April this year. Should you have any additional questions, I'm your person, and the recording of the conference I mentioned is still available on our website. If you have no questions, let's start voting over resolution number 3 on confirmation of the financial statement of the company for 2021. Please cast your votes now in an open ballot.
Nad uchwałą oddano 50,732,116
valid votes were cast. 50,646,514 in favor, 69,371 votes against, 16,231 abstained from voting. The resolution has been passed. Over to resolution number 4 concerning the consolidated financial statement for 2021. Please cast your votes now in an open ballot.
Dziękuję. Nad uchwałą oddano 50
116 valid votes were cast. 50,646,514 in favor, 69,371 against, 16,231 abstentions. The resolution has been passed. Over to resolution number 5 on the approval of the Management Board report on CD Projekt Capital Group and CD Projekt SA activities in 2021. The voting will be open.
Zanim głosowanie zostanie zarządzone,
For
potrzebujemy chwilę technicznej
start
przerwy,
voting, we
ponieważ
need
jeden z pełnomocników,
a technical
który
break.
uczestniczy w trybie zdalnym,
This
ma
one
problem
of
z
the
transmisją.
plenipotentiaries
Także proszę o chwilę cierpliwości.
who's with us in a remote setting has a connection problem. So please bear with us.
Techniczna przerwa 5 minut. Gdyby ktoś chciał opuścić
We are now having a 5-minute technical break. If you want
po prostu za 5 minut, no chyba że
leave, you can do it now.
Będziemy przedłużać przerwę.
But please make sure you are back in 5 minutes.
Już?
Unless there are further technical problems, then we'll prolong the break,
Z tych, którzy byli
which makes it
czy akcjonariusze
10:30.
uczestniczący zdalnie też
Is
są
everybody
obecni?
present yet, including the
Tak, dobrze, to zarządzam
online
głosowanie nad uchwałą numer
present shareholders? Right, so let's start voting over resolution number 5 on the approval of the Management Board report on CD Projekt Capital Group. CD Projekt SA activities in 2021. Please cast your votes now.
Dziękuję. Nad uchwałą oddano 50 700
Thank you so much. 50,752,116 votes were cast. For 50,715,885. No votes against, abstentions as follows. So the resolution was adopted. Now it's resolution number 6 on the allocation of the profit for 2021. And let me remind you that the recommendation of the Management Board is as follows. We decide to allocate the profit in the amount of 240,113,068.
179 037 zł. To jest w łącznej kwocie
Discounted by the negative value of retained earnings of more than 4 million, yielding 235,935,000 to be allocated as follows. 100,738,800 is to be divided among shareholders by issuing a dividend at 1 PLN per share, while the remaining amount of 135,195,231 is to be reassigned as the company's reserve capital. And at the same time, we decide that the record date of the dividend is the 5th of July and the dividend payment date is the 12th of July 2022. Are there any other motions? I can't see any other motions, so let's put the draft resolution to the vote in the wording proposed by the Management Board. Please cast your votes now. Thank you so much. 50,732,116 votes were cast for, 50,732,16 against, 100, no abstentions, so the resolution has been adopted. Thank you very much. And right now, let's move on to the next resolution on granting discharge to the members of the management board, and this will be a secret ballot procedure. The first voting is about Adam Kiciński, the president of the management board, for the entire financial year of 2021. And in this respect, the votes of Mr. Adam Kiciński will be excluded, and he, as the plenipotentiary, will cast a vote on behalf of other shareholders, since he is empowered to do so. So only the votes on behalf of Adam will be excluded, and let's move to the vote. Thank you so much. 46,686,215 votes cast for, 46,587,093 votes against, 100 votes, abstentions 99,022 votes. So this resolution has been adopted. Let me congratulate to you. Thank you so much. And right now, resolution number 8 on granting discharge to the vice president of the management board, Mr. Marcin Iwiński, for the financial year 2021. And here, within this scope, the votes of Mr. Iwiński are excluded in this respect. Please cast your votes right now. Thank you so much. In total, we had 37,858,596 votes for, 37,759,574, and no votes against, abstentions 99,022 votes. So the resolution has been adopted. Thank you so much. And the next discharge, it's about Mr. Piotr Nielubowicz for the entire financial year 2021, and here the votes of Peter are excluded, but he has the right to exercise his vote as a plenipotentiary. Please cast your votes right now. Thank you so much. In total, we had 40,007,056 votes cast. I can't see the results of the voting. They have disappeared. Okay, so it changed. So 43,873,599 votes were cast, valid votes for the resolution, 43,774,577 votes. Against, no votes against, and as for abstentions, 99,022 votes. So the resolution has been adopted. And the next resolution is on granting discharge to the member of the Management Board, Mr. Adam Badowski, for the entire financial year of 2021, and automatically the votes of Adam are excluded. Thank you so much. 50,039,476 valid votes were cast for the resolution. 49,940,385 no, against, and abstentions 99,091 votes. And the next resolution concerns Mr. Michał Nowakowski, the member of the Management Board, and within this scope, his votes are also excluded. Please cast your votes right now. Thank you very much. So 50,039,476 valid votes were cast in total for the resolution. 49,940,385 no, against, and abstentions. That's 99,091 votes. The resolution has been adopted. Thank you so much and congratulations. And the next voting, when it comes to the members of the Management Board, it's for Mr. Karwowski, and it's for the entire financial year 2021. Please cast your votes right now. Thank you. The total number of valid votes is 50,623,388 for. It's 50,524,297 against, 39 abstentions. That's 99,022 votes. So the resolution has been adopted. And let's move on to granting discharge to the members of the Supervisory Board. The first one concerns Mrs. Katarzyna Schwarz, the chairwoman of the Supervisory Board, and it's for the entire period, financial period of 2021, and my shares are not registered for today's meeting, so they are excluded. Thank you. The total number of valid votes, that's 50,732,116. For the resolution, 48,681,695. Against, 1,951,399 votes. And abstained, that's 99,022 votes. So the resolution has been adopted. And the next one, it's about Peter Pongowski, the Deputy Chairman of the Supervisory Board for the entire financial year of 2021. Please cast your votes right now. Thank you. The total number of valid votes stands at 50,732,116. For the resolution, that's 50,535,376. Against, 97,718 votes. And abstentions, 99,022 votes. The resolution has been adopted. Thank you. And the next discharge, it's about Mr. Michał Bień, member of the Supervisory Board for the entire financial year of 2021. Please cast your votes right now. Thank you. The total number of valid votes, that's 50,732,116 votes for the resolution. That's 50,535,376. Against, 97,718. Abstentions, that's 99,022 votes. The resolution has been adopted. And the next voting concerns Mr. Maciej Nielubowicz for the entire financial year 2021. Please cast your votes right now.
Thank you. 50,170,116
ważnych głosów. Za uchwałą
Eight
oddano 50,173,852
votes cast in
głosów.
favor,
Przeciwko oddano
459,442
Wstrzymało się
against,
99,022 głosy.
99,022
Uchwała została
abstained.
podjęta. I
The
kolejne
resolution
absolutorium dotyczy
has been
pana
passed.
Krzysztofa Kiliana za
And
okres od
the
1
next discharge
stycznia
of
do
duties is for Mr.
25 maja
Krzysztof Kilian
2021 roku.
for the
Proszę o
period
oddawanie
between
głosu.
the end of January and 25th of May 2021. Please cast your votes now.
Dziękuję. Ogółem oddano 50
Thank you.
732 116 ważnych głosów. Za uchwałą
2,716
oddano 50
votes.
535 376 głosów. Przeciwko uchwale oddano 97 118 głosów.
76
Wstrzymało się
in favor,
97
97
Uchwała została podjęta.
against 9,000 abstained. The resolution has been passed and that the last discharge of duties is from Mr. Jan Łukasz Weichert for the period between the 21st of May and the 31st of December 2021. Please cast your votes.
Tak, to przed głosowaniem poczekamy, bo jeszcze jeden akcjonariusz dołącza do...
Wait a bit before we start the voting because there's one more shareholder joining the session.
Słucham? Tak. Trzeba będzie zmienić. Tak, i stan obecności poproszę nowy po dołączeniu. Coś wolno dzisiaj. Dziękuję bardzo. Nowy stan obecności to jest
And this is the new attendance list. We've got
reprezentowanych akcjonariuszy
440 shareholders present
wykonujących prawo głosu z 50
exercising the
732
right to vote
117 akcji i
50
reprezentujących tyle samo głosów.
732,117
Przechodzimy do głosowania.
shares
Uchwała w
and the
sprawie
same
udzielenia
number of votes.
absolutorium
So
panu
let's
Janowi
move on.
Łukaszowi Weichertowi. Głosowanie jest
Voting over the
głosowaniem
resolution
tajnym.
on the
Proszę o
discharge of
oddawanie głosu.
duties for Mr. Jan Łukasz Weichert. The voting is confidential. Please cast your votes now.
Dziękuję. Ogółem oddano 50
Thank you. 50,732,117 valid votes cast. 50,535,377 in favor, 97,718 against, 99,022 abstentions. Over to the next item on our agenda, which is the resolution number 19 on expressing an opinion with regard to the CD Project SA Supervisory Board report concerning remuneration of members of the Management Board and the Supervisory Board in 2021. If there are no questions at this point, let's start an open ballot now.
Dziękuję. Ogółem oddano 50
Thank you. 50,732,117 valid votes cast. 39,988,810 in favor. 10,743,307 votes against. No abstentions. The resolution has been passed with the majority of votes. Thank you. And the next item on our agenda is the resolution on changes in the remuneration of the Supervisory Board members in line with the suggestion of the Management Board. If there are no motions or questions at this point, please cast your votes now. Thank you. 50,732,117 valid vote casts, 50,662,274 in favour, 69,843 votes against. The resolution has been passed. Thank you. And now over to the resolution on the dissolution of the reserve capital created to finance the purchase of the company's own shares. This is the capital and the unused amount of 35,741,438.16 PLN. It is suggested to make it a reserve capital because the program of buying own shares in relation to the motivational program was wrapped up in 2021. Please cast your votes now. Thank you. 50,732,117 valid votes cast, 50,732,092 votes in favour, 25 against, no abstentions. The resolution has been passed. And now over to the resolutions on amending the Articles of Association. The first resolution is on the amendment to paragraph 14 of the Articles of Associations on the competence of the Supervisory Board. It is a result of the oncoming amendment of the Code of Commercial Companies. Please cast your votes now. Thank you. 50,732,117 valid votes cast, all in favour, which makes the resolution passed with the required majority. And the next resolution is on the amendment of the wording of paragraph 16 of the company's Articles of Association in line with the oncoming amendment to good practices of Warsaw Stock Exchange listed companies. Please cast your votes now. Thank you. 50,732,117 votes cast, or in favor. The resolution has been passed. And now on to the last resolution on the amendment to paragraph 21 of the company's Articles of Association in the light of oncoming amendment to the Code of Commercial Companies. Please cast your votes now. Thank you. 50,732,117 valid votes cast. All in favor. The resolution has been passed, which satisfies the agenda for today. So let me close the meeting and thank you very much for your contribution. Thank you.